Hey guys, how you doing today? It's June the 11th, 2022. Yesterday I put up an hour-long playthrough of Resident Evil 4. I'll be continuing that tomorrow. But today I just kind of wanted to do a just a casual playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Don't really plan on talking a whole lot during it, though it is Dark Souls, so you may hear the F word a couple. I'm kidding. I'll try and keep that tucked in. But there is some bullshit that happens in this game. But it's Dark Souls. It's not bug snacks. But at any rate, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it. Don't really have any big plans for this one other than probably just I don't have like any builds uh, planned. I'm not gonna do like a lore video because honestly, Vati Vidya has done the best lore videos that you can possibly do for this game, and I'm standing on the shoulders of giants here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Um, I just have a great time playing it. It's awesome. So we're just gonna go ahead and start it. Probably just gonna go maybe strength and intelligence build. Little sword and board. Well, no, little like battle mage thing going on. But let's go ahead and start it. All right. What do we want to be called? Who cares? Male, class. Let's see here. We're gonna do a little bit of intelligence. Don't want to start off that low though. We'll do warrior and then bump the intelligence up as we go. Master key to make everything easier. Average, whatever. Hair. Let's give him this like Roman kind of well, ancient Roman look. I like it. Alright, got the master key. Alright, let's do it. Yep.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But
So
then
cool.
there was fire. And with fire came disparity.
There's some Ionic imagery there for you.
And cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
There's a lot of vaginal imagery in this game, actually. Now that I think about it. Whole bunch.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Coolest character of the game.
Nito, the first of the dead.
Oh, he's so rad.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos.
And the worst boss fight of the game.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Hey, Manus.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Ah, he's so gross looking. He looks moist. He just looks like wet all the time.
Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but
It's a
only
Demon Souls
endless
reference right
nights.
there. That armor is from Demon Souls.
And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark side brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
They all look like they're having just a great time, too.
This is your fate.
What's that sound I hear? Oh. Hello? Hey, Oscar. Hey, Oscar. Sweet armor, buddy. It's probably what I'm going to be wearing later. In honor of you. Alright. You know what? I still can't get over how good this game looks. Like, look at the... Like, this game came out in, what, 2013? Is that right? Or older than that? I can't remember off the top of my head. But, like, all I know is that when it first came out, the textures on the walls, and check this guy out. See him over there? You couldn't really tell in, like, the non-remastered version, but, like, you see him and you're like, oh, that's a big boy. And he is a difficult boy, but we'll be coming back for him later. Much later. Nice little undead having a soak over there. I'm not gonna bother you. But like, look at the textures on the wall. Like, look at that. Ah, it looks so, so good. Like, this came out on the PS3 originally, and yeah, it just, when they remastered it, it just looks phenomenal. Anyhow, so this is just going to be casual playthrough. I'm going to try and shut up for some of it, most of it probably. I just wanted to provide a little, hey buddy, can't deal with you right now, so, oh, okay, alright, fine, God, alright. I get it. Oh, door. Alright, there we go. That's your very first welcome to Dark Souls. Alright. Oh, can't do anything to me now, huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. Better run. Better run. Finally, an actual weapon. Alright. Watch out for this ball.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Thank you, Oscar. Although I will point out, like, we saw him originally on the roof, and then we saw that giant demon with that gigantic hammer also jumping from the roof into that little area. So anyhow, Oscar was on the roof, and he's in here now, but the only entrance is that door, or this wall that was broken open with the ball, so he didn't get in that way, and he didn't get in this way. So which way, how did Oscar get in here? And then you look up, and there is about an Oscar-sized hole in the roof. So yeah, that's how he got in here. He was on the roof. Big old asylum demon took that hammer, bashed him right through the friggin' roof, man. So yeah, and then he gives us an Estus flask, which is how you heal yourself in the game. Which I try and imagine what Estus would probably taste like. Some people I saw online say Sunny D. I imagine that it would probably taste like fire, like maybe like really, really strong alcohol or something. But anyhow, he's gone now. He gave us 100 souls. I feel like he should have given you more because he seemed like a really cool dude. But anyhow. But he did give us this key to get out of here. So. Good dude. I can't remember if the straight longsword attack kills them in one hit. It does. Okay, good. Whenever you can kill these enemies in one hit, man, that's how you want to do it. You don't want to spend more than 1 or 2 hits on a guy. Backstabs also. I didn't kill him? Wow. Surprised. And this door's locked, but we will be coming back for that as well. Because there's a really important ring to pick up. Okay. So I need to make sure not to screw this up and get the falling attack, plunging attack. Alright, now. Got it. Sweet. Alright. Stick around to this butt. As long as you keep your shield up, the shield blocks 100%. So you want to keep that shield up. It'll knock you across the room, but you won't lose any health, just stamina. whenever you can. Stick back here, and there you go. Hey guys. Yeah. He gives you the key out of here and some humanity. And 2,000 souls. Not bad. Alright. Let's pop that humanity. And bounce.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
It's a big ass bird.
to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. Home away from home. God, the geography of this game is just incredible. Like, every place is interconnected, and here is the best place. The first place. Your very first home. Firelink Shrine. Alright. Yeah. Actually, no. I was gonna level up, but no. Let's not do that right now.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead? Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool. Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Alright, that's fine. That's the Crestfallen Knight or Crestfallen Warrior. Can't remember his exact title. He's pretty much given up. Oops. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab a couple items from the graveyard over here. But I am definitely not hanging out here long. Just picking up a few things. And getting the heck out of Dodge. Excuse me. Excuse me. The amazing Zweihander. Haven't decided if that's what I want to use in this playthrough or not, but probably, because it does just, you know, once it's upgraded, it does outrageous damage, and it staggers enemies, which is really helpful during the Ornstein and Smo boss fights. Of course, that's, you know, way in the future, so. Alright, got that little run done. Park back here. Alright. Alright, come on. You use those iframes. Alright, come on, get off me. Whee! I was really hoping he dropped that battle axe, because that's a really good starting weapon. Ah. That's right, there's nothing in there. At least not on that floor. Some souls back here. Alright. Hey, big boy. That's another awesome welcome to Dark Souls moment. Gigantic dragon. Oh, I hate you so much. Come here. Oh, that's right, I did miss something back here. Look at all those blood splashes, man. See, these are a lot of people seeing what Dark Souls is all about. Yeah. Which I have to say, like, the very first person I ever watched play this on YouTube was PewDiePie. And I always thought this game was too hard, and it, like, wasn't for me. But then I was like, man, if PewDiePie can figure it out, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. Like, no knock on his intelligence. He's a smart guy. You don't get millions and millions of viewers without being, you know, without knowing what you're doing. But I was just like, man, I'm pretty sure I can do this. See you hanging there. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Rubbish. Just rubbish. I think this is some more humanity. Yep. Sweet. I always try and keep at least 2 humanity in that little circle in the top left, the soft humanity I got going on right now, because it actually boosts, if you look at your stats, you see item discovery, 158 over there. It actually, the more humanity you have, up to 10 in that little circle, actually increases the drop rates of certain items from enemies, which is pretty cool because that's how you end up getting like their armor sets and like their weapons, etc. Come on. Not really. Drop the axe. No. Alright, that's fine. Can't remember if there's something over here or not. Oh yeah, several enemies. Come on. These guys are kind of chumps, these hollows, but like they do have one attack where they like go on this like flurry attack, and if you do not have a shield up and you just try and take those hits, man, it can wreck you. Throwing knife. Go ahead and make this jump over here. Praise the sun indeed. And pick up this light crossbow, which I think I actually have. I have the stats to use right now, I think. Yeah, sweet. I don't really like using it because you can't automatically aim with it, but you know, it's alright to have for some range attack. Still not as good as the bow. In fact, I'm gonna grab myself a bow in a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Yeah, it's such a weirdo. Love him. Soapstone. Yes. And bottomless box. Short bow. And sure.
Thank you, can't.
Okay. So kindling a bonfire gives you additional Estus flasks. This bonfire will only give you 5 if you run out, but if you kindle it, it gives you 10. And I try and kindle as many bonfires as possible. If I have humanity, I'll do it because it's just helpful. And again, I don't kindle every bonfire, but like, you know, as many as I can within reason, you know. And I'm just getting a couple souls. Whoops. The kick attack to get their shields away is forward and the attack button, or the light attack button, but it's not exactly the easiest combination of buttons to press at the exact same time, so, you know what, I'm gonna go buy some more arrows, because I am going to grab a special sword that you can only get,
Oh, still can go ahead. Never heard.
by shooting a dragon's tail off. So let's do that. But it's like one of the best, it's probably the best early weapon in the game if your character can use it. Because like this starting sword does 80 damage, and the weapon I'm talking about is the Drake sword, and it does 200 damage, and that's crazy for the very beginning of the game. And also, I think the name of this game, like what makes it really, to make it easier on yourself, is there's 3 guys in that room. There's one guy right there, one guy right there with a battle axe, and there's another guy that you can't see off the screen. But if you have a bow and an arrow, then you can just attack one, and he'll come to you. Yeah, if you can attack a guy, they'll come to you, and you can just string them out one by one, instead of having to go into that room and trying to fend off, 3 attackers at the same time. Right in the face. And then you got guys throwing bombs down at you right there, too. Come on. Let's get stuck in. Alright. Alright. Run so you don't get bombs thrown at you. Here's the guy I was talking about. Oh, I thought he dropped it. Okay. Yeah, the longsword has, like, if you press R2 and then R2 again, it has a nice little 1-2 attack, and it's good for these early it's good for these early enemies. Black fire bombs. And we're gonna go ahead and put those in our quick menu. Because we have a boss coming up soon. That is a lot easier if you do it that way. Just bomb him to death. You don't have to attack him. Oof. Oh. Ooh. Ah. That's one thing about Dark Souls I'll still never get over, is the fact that, like, if you swing a weapon and it has a horizontal attack and you're near a wall, it'll clang off the wall, and that can really put you in a bad position. Let's take care of these guys that are throwing bombs at us, because that's just rude. Some more souls. Just more fire bombs. Can't open this door unless you have the residence key. Maybe the master key unlocks it too? I can't remember. But anyhow, it gives you some gold pine resin, which puts a lightning effect on your sword, which is really helpful because it boosts it from like 90 damage to like 160 damage. At any rate, there's a guy up here with a crossbow who takes pot shots at you from up here if you don't take care of him first. And he's a pain in the ass, so take care of him first. And alright, block. 1, 2. Alright. And this guy's gonna try and push a flaming barrel at us. Maybe step out of the way real quick. Sorry, buddy, this isn't my first time in the on the Dark Souls pain train. Okay, there's a strong enemy down here. I'm gonna go ahead and bait out with this bomb. Hopefully he'll drop his sword because it's one of the best weapons in the game. And then run away. Run away. Run away. Get some distance between you guys. Use those backstabs. Please don't hit me. Yeah, and this weapon does considerably more damage with the lightning effect on it. Come on. There he goes. Ah, he didn't drop his weapon. That's fine, he dropped me a Titanite chunk. That's cool too. And anyhow, we'll run down here and pick up the ring that he was guarding, because it's a good early ring. The blue tearstone ring. The rare gem called Tearstone has the uncanny ability to sense imminent death. This blue tearstone from Katarina boosts the defense of its wearer when in danger. So yes, really good early ring, because once you once your health gets low enough, it'll actually protect you. It like increases your defense by a little bit, maybe like a quarter or something like that. But you know, every little bit helps when you're about to die. I could go down that stairway right there and take on Havel, the Rock, but you know, his name is Havel the Rock, and there's a reason for that, because he's a rock. He's a giant, tough guy with armor made out of stone, like carved out of a boulder or something like that. It's ridiculous. There's a little lizard in there with 2 Titanite chunks and some twinkling Titanite. So like, I see a lot of people like take this boss on, they'll just run straight forward and the boss will come at you. He'll jump from that tower right there in the front. But like, I've seen people neglect the fact, and maybe it's the fact that this ladder right here is really hard to see. But if you climb the ladder, there are 2 hollows up here with crossbows that during the boss fight will just take pot shots at you the whole time. And that's just not cool. So we'll take care of them first, and that makes this boss fight considerably easier. Like, unbelievably easier. And if you have these fire bombs, you know, or unless you're a pyromancer, if you started with the pyromancer build, that makes this a lot easier too, because he does not like fire. Just kind of keep pushing forward, bait the attack. Once he swings, then you do your attack. Or your bombs. Oh, yeah, he's a tough boy. That was with my shield up. If he gets that shot in, and your shield's down, that's almost a one-hit kill. If not a one-hit kill. But yeah, if you firebomb him, pretty easy. Gives you humanity, homeward bone, and 3,000 souls. So, take that off. And just keep rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Alright. Coming up on one of the best characters in the game, if not the best character in the game. Certainly a meme-worthy character.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Solaire of Astora.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Sure. It kind of sucks that they, like, it defaults to no, and if you hit no, like, it just, I don't know if it gives you the chance to redo this conversation or not, but anyhow, you always want to say yes to
The way
Solaire.
I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly
Of course, we are not
cooperation.
the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
He's great.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Solaire of Astora. He's real. He's a real one. Alright, so let's run out on this bridge just a little bit, and then immediately turn back because there's a shadow about to fly over. And that dragon spits flame. And that absolutely wrecks you if you're, I think it maybe gives you a chance to survive, but, it's a slim chance of survival. Anyhow, we're gonna go down here and come down this little stairwell, kick this ladder, and hey, look where we are. That's right. Back at this bonfire. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, this game has like the best shortcuts. Like the Miyazaki, Hideki Miyazaki, or Hidetaki Miyazaki? I can't remember. Miyazaki, the designer of this game, it was just absolutely genius. Everything loops back on itself, and like the locations in the game just make sense geographically. Thought he was gonna be dead. This guy's a pain in the butt because he's right here on this very narrow platform. It's very easy to fall. In fact, I think those blood spots are probably from people falling. But anyhow, this is what I was talking about, the Drake sword. So you see that tail right there? Swaying? Alright, so I'm about 46 minutes into this recording. And this is probably going to take the rest of the recording. Because I can't remember exactly how many arrows it takes to get to take his tail off. But yeah, this might be just the rest of this episode. At the very least, I'll get the sword and you know, pop by the bonfire and call it an episode, and then just pick up from there. But I'll be continuing my Resident Evil playthrough tomorrow. Resident Evil 4, the 2005 version. So yeah, every time he shoots his tail, he jumps back on the bridge, stomps around for a minute, and flies back to the top, then dangles his tail again. And that's right, he's not even a dragon, he's a drake, which is like a lesser dragon? Or like, they're related, but they're not, you know, I'm not very abreast on the D&D differences between drakes and dragons, but I know that they're related. But he will absolutely wreck you in the early game. You definitely don't want to like try and take him on like right now. Like right now would just be suicide. But then again, I've seen people beat Dark Souls with like a broken sword. So like, you know, I'm sure someone, you know, has killed this dragon with their bare fists. So it's just how much patience are you willing to devote to it. He should be dropping it. I would say probably in the next 3 arrows, maybe? Arrow. Because this is tedious. There it is, Drake Sword. Alright. Can I wield it? It requires 16 strength, I'm at 13. Okay, I need to go level up. That's rats. that are getting ready to poison me, and I'm poisoned. Fantastic. Rats. Really? Where are we on the playthrough? 51 minutes? Okay, let's just run back to the bonfire. And that'll clear the poison, and I can level up, so... I could have run up there and grabbed the Claymore, which is probably the second best longsword in the game. But the Zweihander is just so convenient, and alright, cool. And then pump the rest into one intelligent. Actually, I'll put it at 10. Sure, why not? And now, if you go to this little tab, R1, your status, you can actually see how much damage you do with your right weapon. It says R weapon 1, right there in the middle, 96. Change it from the longsword to the Drake sword, and it went from 96 to 200, which is a enormous leap. So I'm gonna just go ahead and call this the episode right here, and yeah, I'll be probably putting this the next episode up on what's today, Saturday. Sunday. I'll be putting it up on Monday because tomorrow night I'll be back in Resident Evil 4 for continuing that playthrough. So again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I think that's what they say on YouTube. But I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Let's please be good to each other. But this is Chris Broken Spine saying I love you. Take care of yourself. You're absolutely worth it. You have extreme worth in this world. So if you're ever feeling down, just remember there's only one you, and just to be good to yourself, okay? Because it's hard out there. I know it is. And sorry to get serious for a moment, but I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace, love, tacos. Take care, guys.